We now return to Let's Play Sid Meier's Ace Patrol Pacific Skies, the final mission. The Battle of Okinawa, May 1st, 1945.
Good morning, pilots.
I'm disappointed that we haven't been able to use any kamikaze fighters. Our captured pilots are held at an enemy POW camp. Our fighters have been loaded with armor-piercing ammunition. Scramble one fighter and destroy the guard towers. In that case, it might be better to actually use someone in a plane that is more maneuverable.
Excellent.
But we'll see how this goes. I think we can take on the one Corsair. Come on. Jesus, that guy's fast. Is there just the one tower, or...? No, there's definitely not. Split S is going to put me at such a height disadvantage, but... we can just complete the mission.
Well done.
God damn this fucking interface.
Engine hit.
Oh great, so we'll have another one shot down. Do you think I could get out of there? I don't know, I don't have a height advantage anymore. I'm not willing to lose another pilot, though, so...
Heading back to base. Victory. Return to base.
Lucky Sakai.
Wonderful.
Lucky Sakai has escaped. Okay. Well, out possibly a more difficult mission, so let's move on. Forlorn Hope. Enemy commanders need to be taken out again with one fucking pilot. This is not gonna happen.
Yes, sir. Approaching enemy fleet.
I guess this is gonna be a kamikaze type thing, because we've got to get and just die, basically. Sacrifice him to take out that carrier. Or the ship, or whatever the hell it is. It's like he knew. What the shit?
I see flames.
It's so bullshit how much damage they do. That is really ridiculous. Can you take him down? No. And you'll be shot to pieces, but... Climbing left, please. Alright, let's just get the fuck out of here. He'll burn to death eventually, right? That's only 8%. If I can lead him on a chase enough that he burns, maybe I can play the long game for this. What in the shit? Fuck this. Just get out of here. I'm tired of this fucking mission. I don't care. You're gonna give me bullshit like that? Moving on. Task Force, 3,000 points. Enemy fleet is at sea near Okinawa. Accurate information is vital. Strike aircraft are launching from our carrier. Scramble 2 fighters and escort the Jake recon plane. That I can do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Approaching enemy fleet.
All we gotta do is take out those. Climb a little bit more. What level are those at? 2? Well, that one's at 2. Only 10% damage. I'm gonna start taking flak damage just because it doesn't do anything. It's so weak, and there's no reason to just waste that. It's the enemy planes that are the real pain in the ass. And that's a recon plane, so I doubt it fights back. Really? Oh, his engine, not mine. But that plane's going down in a big fucking hurry. What plane of mine was it that actually gave me the ability to do all the fancy flips and shit? Because I'm really tired of not having that. Like the ability to turn really tightly. That was really nice. That's a pretty bullshit move. Let's bring you towards me. As long as we can do this before that thing crashes. What are you doing? Keep going! Asshole, what the fuck? Why, you idiot plane?
Mission successful. Return home.
Jesus.
Excellent.
Alright, here we go. Scratch 1 flat top.
Scramble 3 fighters.
The enemy fleet is within striking range. An enemy carrier has been located near Okinawa. Strike aircraft are launching. Scramble 3 fighters and protect the bomber. Well, you can't fly this. That had very high turning, but very low speed. And we have to protect this bomber, so I actually need speed. You know what? You're going into 0.
Yes, sir.
You're going in that.
Yes, sir.
You're going in that.
Yes, sir.
Three Hellcats. We're gonna get torn apart.
Maintain intercept vector.
I didn't actually want to dive. Maybe these things are just too fast because of all my upgrades and shit, because... God, that's annoying. I don't want to go that close. I've built up too much speed. You actually need to dive a bit because this thing is too low. These planes are not going to be effective against that because it is too fucking low. And why are you following? Why don't you go this way where the enemy is not? You know, a little bit smart, maybe. Okay, I guess we'll have to do a zoom climb or something. Unless I want to go after that one. Thank you. So now that one's gonna tear you apart, but whatever. What is that gonna do? It would help if you don't try to actually go fast. If you went slow and let him overtake you, this wouldn't be a problem.
He's going down.
Well, there goes that mission. Thanks for nothing, asshole.
We'll get them next time.
I could leave, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to take out this last Hellcat. And I'm going to do it with the Zero. Probably not. And he's going for the cloud. The one cloud.
My elevator's not functioning.
And of course we're going to overshoot. Ah! I wish this asshole would just stay still. Really? That is what he's going to try and do? I think we actually lost. I think that counts as 3 failure. Lost the Battle of Okinawa. Maybe not stalemate. Come on. What the fuck? The war has ended. Still a Japanese decisive victory because of all of those early victories, but near the end there, became a stalemate. So, two skills, well, that's great, I guess. Voice talent, if you say so. Game over. Well, great. So, yeah, not really worth playing through a second campaign with a different faction. I don't feel, anyway. One thing's for sure, the American planes are much more powerful than the Japanese, and the Japanese struggle a little bit later on with different types of tactics because their planes suck. so much less maneuverable and powerful than the American counterparts. Like the Hellcat is probably the best plane, just because it's a tank of the sky. One thing that did impress me, though, was that you could complete a mission with bombers alone, and that's probably not what was intended at all. I was, however, disappointed with the lack of any. I mean, all the missions were the same, really. There wasn't much variety, and I guess when you're playing a game about naval battles without ships, you're just focusing on the planes. There's not much you can do. Whereas in the first Ace Patrol, you had like the trains and the truck transports um, that weren't. I don't know. I guess the moving targets made it slightly different, but it just didn't feel like there was, well, especially since the end missions of each of the various battlefields didn't. I mean, it was just a regular mission. You didn't have any special boss to shoot down or whatever. Although was maybe that one mission to try and take down the transport with the enemy admiral could have been comparable. But expecting you to do that with one plane? Are you fucking kidding me? In the first Ace Patrol, those final missions basically had your entire squadron. You were given your entire squadron so long as you weren't terrible enough to have lost everyone like I was, but you could potentially have had everyone. There's no reason that you had to go that alone in this one. That was just plain fucking stupid. Um, anyway, I don't think I need to continue this game at all. I have sated my desire for tactical plane combat, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Let's Play.